I got really scared before I started to stream. My capture card wasn't showing up. It helps to enable it in OBS before you actually start to worry about it, though. Alright, let's see. Yep, there's that. I'm not getting audio. If I don't get audio here in a minute, I will have to figure out what's going on. My Dreamcast is just a mess anyways. Some of these consoles are running on fumes, I think. The game is loading and everything. The video is there. I just don't have audio. Looks like my capture device was trying to pick up something in there. Alright. Music should be playing here. So let's see what's going on. I heard it brief. There we go. What the hell? I don't know what just happened. My controller beeped again. I think it was the controller that beeped. I hope it was. Alright. This deinterlacing is wrong. That's way better. Where do I start time? Is it on the clubs or is it here? Oh, okay, thanks. I love it when live split just doesn't tell me any of the rules for anything. I don't even know why I bother checking that way. Just go on the website and do it. As soon as you confirm the clubs. Okay. I just go with the default options here. Alright, let's play some golf. As soon as it's done loading. Oh, hi Arcadia, just in time. I had to fight my Dreamcast for a little bit to get this going. Oh. Good.
That looks good.
Anyways, how's it going? Try hard, it says. Played Metaphor for a while? Nice. Ah, come on. Really? Oh my gosh. I can't do this game. Wow. When I was doing this game in practice, my worst score was 14 shots on a hole. Oh my gosh, finally.
Oh well. Next.
Alright, just have to do this 17 more times. Most of my day... That wasn't great. Hang on a minute. Wasn't bad. Wasn't quite what I wanted, but wasn't bad. I was working on a secret project type thingy. And then I didn't really do anything else except for watch YouTube videos. That helps a lot. That was a good approach shot. Eagle chance, try hard. Secret project. Oh, come on, man, that was it. What do you mean? That was it, dude. Screw you. Okay.
Oh, hey, keep going. Keep going.
I will. I have to. There's 16 more. But yeah, I mentioned this briefly in Discord, like, early this morning, but last night, right before I went to sleep, I was thinking, because I'm like, you know, I have an idea for the 10-year anniversary stream. I was like, you know, something's off. You ever get that feeling where you're just like, what is missing here? So, thought about it, and today I spent some time putting that idea into practice, thinking if it was going to work at all. And without getting into the weeds right now, it seems like it is a possibility that the idea I had could work. But I won't talk about it yet. However, instead of having to wait till, like, you know, June to know what I'm doing, you guys may not have to wait, you know, that much longer. It might be like a week, and then I might be good to talk about it.
Oh well.
I'll let you guys know. All I can really say is that I think people will like it. I hope people will like it. Let me rephrase that. I hope people will like it.
That looks good.
Again, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to spoil everything, but yeah. Really the only thing left to do is just, it's all timing related. Just find the right time to do what I need to do. We're at that point now. We're not at the, what are we doing? We're at the, when is this gonna happen? Like, when are we gonna do all that? That's the worst part of it. That's the worst part. But, I don't know. It's been, you know, it's been 10 years. We gotta do something. I can't just say happy 10 years and then do nothing. We gotta do something. And like I said, I think I have... My original idea technically is still there. I've just modified it. So, it's not like I completely changed everything. That's too hard. Yeah, that's a problem. I hit it way too hard. That's fine.
Oh well. Next.
This was one of the first games I even got for my Dreamcast. Because... There weren't a ton of options at the store after I first got my Dreamcast. Actually, this might have been bundled with the Dreamcast. Because when I got my Dreamcast, I think I got one game with it. This might have been bundled with it. I can't remember. That's bad. Well, never mind. Never mind. That'll work out okay. That'll work itself out. I just want to get on the green. I still could have hit it harder than that. I still could have went for it. I didn't. Right about there. Ooh. That ain't it. How about that? Got it.
Oh well. Next.
I'm wondering if you can speed up the... Or am I thinking of a different golf game where you can do that? If you can speed up the animation of the ball going. Nope. If I could, I would have done it. I hit all the buttons. Oh, well, it's fine. We're just chilling. That's fine. Aww. Should have hit it harder. It's hard to tell how hard you should hit it sometimes. I'm gonna hope that's okay. Oh, come on! That would have been sick if it went in. That's fine.
Oh well. Next.
Yes.
This is going to be a tough shot.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Let's go. Alright, how much further? Let's just go again. Yeah!
That looks good.
Okay, we're on the green at least. That's what I care about. I'm gonna hit it kind of hard. Green, what's your problem? Ah, that might have been a little too much. That's fine. Freaking tense. I'm gonna hope that's enough. Oh, that was actually a little too much. Oh well, we'll get it. We'll get it on this one, but yeah. Imagine if that didn't go in. That would have been funny.
Oh well. Next.
The voice lines in this game are pretty good. I'm only on hole 8. However, this game is still faster than some other NES golf games I've played. Alright. if I had hit it harder than that, I don't think it would have worked out. I would have gotten the rough, I think. That's okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe it would have been better to do that. Am I on the green? I am. Dude, Tense would hate golf. Not enough. Oh my gosh, dude, I do this every time. I haven't talked much today, and now that I'm talking, my throat is starting to complain, because it's starting to get sore now. Oh, come on. That's fine, just mash A and win. That's fine, I have water.
Oh well. Next.
It's not bad, but I would have liked to have done better than that. That might not be enough. I don't know. It's hard to tell in this game. Or at 5 yards. Nah, that's probably okay. At least on this next one we'll get it. Did I end up on the... I don't even know what side I ended up on there.
Oh well. Next.
Alright, there's the front 9. 15 minutes on that? Okay. I can still sub 30, I think, so I guess that's inadvertently our goal.
That looks good.
But is it good? It might look good, but is it good? Yeah, that's good. I only picked this character because her stats are all, like, average stats, and that's kind of what I prefer, honestly. Nothing is overpowered compared to another. Like, it's all just... well, yeah, average. Okay. What was this, a par 5? Okay, and I'm on my 4th shot. Come on, be nice. Ah! I actually would have aimed the other way, so I'm kind of glad that failed. Because it would have gone even... it would have been even worse. Serious, dude? Okay.
Oh well. Next.
If memory serves, 13 is the worst hole in this for me. Which, that's appropriate. 13 is kind of cursed. Actually, what do they say? 13 is unlucky for some? Is that the expression? Something like that.
That looks good.
Wow. Okay. Hi, 7.
Oh, hey, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, there's 11. Did I overshoot it? Just a little, yeah. Okay. That's not bad.
Oh.
Oh. That's probably my favorite voice line that she has, is just, oh. I'm playing on a Dreamcast. This is a Dreamcast game. Okay, this is the worst hole. This is the worst one. I'm actually going to try to pay attention here. Okay. I remember one time too. I remember a lot of times actually. Sorry, I had to do that. I'm being a prick. The house your dad used to own had a kitchen fire, and he got to take stuff. He. Did you mean got to take stuff out of there, and he brought back a PS2 and a Dreamcast? Oh wow. The laser on the Dreamcast did not work. That's a shame. Got it. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I always have to ask sometimes, just because I just used always and sometimes in the same sentence. That doesn't make any sense. Who cares?
Oh.
Alright, that's the worst one in the game, but we're done with it, so we're moving on. In practice, I think it was 14 strokes it took me when I was practicing that. So, it's okay, it worked out. Yes.
This is going to be a tough shot.
If you miss that second line and it goes past where that shot spot is, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, if you miss and it goes there, you hit it a lot shorter than you want. And that's a problem.
That looks good.
2 solid shots so far. Can't be upset at either one. Yeah, I'm not upset at that one, but it could have been a little bit better. Let's do this. This is a little risky, I think. But Yeah, okay. It didn't bounce that much afterwards, so that worked itself out. All set.
Oh.
By the way, the world record finished about a minute ago, so I still have 4 more holes to do, but the record finished. A couple people just they really worked on this game as much as they could to try to lower the time, but that is not me. I am a I'll do the best I can kind of person. But I think they use different characters, too. I'm not upset about that, but you are. I am. It's like a kid saying, "Oh, well, I knew I was gonna fail this test, so I'm not surprised." I am!
That looks good.
I have a short story to tell. So I took AP World History my sophomore year of high school. I did not pass it, like getting the college credit. I did not, but I knew I wasn't gonna do it. But I told one kid, and to be fair, knowing what I know now, I get why this kid said this, but like, how do I put it nicely? Turns out this kid had schizophrenia. But you know, every once in a while he would say something that's just kind of like not quite filtered, or you know, it's just you have to like take a second and be like, wait, what? But anyways, he knew that I was struggling in that class, and he knew that I found it hard and everything, and he's like, I thought AP I think is easy, and, you know, whatever. Some people literally are like that.
Next.
But I told him that I didn't pass the test, and he's like, wait, you didn't pass? I'm like, where were you the entire year last year when I was talking about how hard the class was? What do you mean you're surprised? Did I overshoot it? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Yeah, that's bad. That's out of bounds. Oh no! That's a disappointment. Be more careful next time.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had a feeling I overshot that. Alright. Let's go here. And then do it. It makes sense. They're both Sega games. That is way better than what I did the other time. That is way better. I have a feeling I hit it too hard. Yes I did, because otherwise it would have gone in if it was not as aggressive.
Oh well. Next.
2 more. Ow. Nice. Wasn't perfect, but it's nice. If I'm not gonna go in, at least get me closer and don't let me go past it.
Oh well. Next.
Last one. It would suck if I choked it here, which I don't recall if I did while I was doing this in practice. I like the music change for the last hole. Feels like we're heading to the end. I think I'm gonna overshoot it. Well, the wind is going that direction though. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, no, it's fine. 12 yards. Okay. Ah! Every time. Oh, okay. Finishing on a par is not bad.
Ooh.
That's not bad. And that's game. Plus 12.
Man, I am in a slump.
Same. Same, Catherine. Thanks for the GG, Raven. Welcome on in. Yeah, that is a score record for me, because last time during practice, I got like plus 38 or something. So, yeah, sub 30. That's not last place, so I'll take it. Japanese croquet unique to this game. How long does that take? Oh, nobody runs it. Great. World Tour, somebody has done. It's 4 hours. Point tourney, nobody's ran. I assume World Tour is just all of the courses. Yeah, it's all 5 courses. Alright. Not bad. Okay, let me... Let's switch on over. Let's see here. Let me put the Dreamcast controller away, actually. I don't get to use the Dreamcast a whole lot, so it's kind of neat that I get to pull it out every once in a while. Alright. To turn this audio up just a little. Thanks for the GG Arcade. Alright, now time for something completely different. I actually, when I was doing that retro wheel challenge where we would spin a wheel and see what console I have to learn a game on, this was on the short list, but I didn't learn this until yesterday. This is a game my brother played years and years ago. And I still have the disc. What are you doing here? You missed the end because Mr. Legend's brother scared you coming over randomly? Yeah, what are you doing here? Hi, what are you doing? It's like that. Remember when the History Channel used to be about history? You didn't get any advance notice. Alright. So this is a game that has 5 levels. It's basically a not Call of Duty game for the PS2. It's okay. This game's okay. All right, let's get to it. I think we start there. The world record in this category I think is just under 20 minutes, but I'm hoping I get like 30 minutes roughly. But this game's kind of funny because there's a lot of, like, just running past people, and they don't even care that you're running past them.
We hold that bridge, soldier.
So we're just gonna press pause, skip all that, we don't care.
We will hold this position at all costs. Red across this bridge, they'll have to step over.
So we're gonna take that med kit. My health is back to max now. Alright. Oh, there is one problem with this game. If you die, you're back at the start of the level. No checkpoints. So, that's nice. Is there a health pack anywhere here? Nice headshot. The explosives are right here. I found them. So yeah, this game you can play as the North and you can play as the South. They're two different campaigns. But today we're just gonna play the North campaign. Alright, we're doing fine. There's a med kit right here. Boom, no problem. Chuck a grenade right there. Headshot that guy randomly. That was nice. This is going fine.
Take out the Gatling and rip down their flag! Victory, man!
I don't know if there was another med kit. Oh, there's one right there. I'm gonna reload. Come on, just keep running. Keep going. Okay, we're fine. See, this game is easy.
Straight from enemy!
Alright, we got it. I got shot like 36,000 times, but we survived. Alright. And this game is really weird in that you can change the difficulty in between every level. I don't really get that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, in between every level. Yeah, ow. That guy's gonna have... that guy has like 40-something bullet wounds in his body, but he's still just running. No problem. Doesn't really faze him. But yeah, you can pick whatever difficulty you want in between the levels. It's kind of interesting.
Use your sniper rifle to pick them off. It's the only chance we got.
I think this game came out in 2008. The PS3 was already on shelves for 2 years. But to be fair, I think it was easier to make a game on the PS2, but also... I forgot to reload. But also... 2008, not a lot of people had a PS3. It wasn't for a couple more years when the PS3 finally started to get going. So, not much you can do here. Just take out these guys with your sniper rifle.
We're falling back!
There you are. This game also, if memory serves, this game also came out on Xbox, or I'm sorry, Xbox 360, I think, and PC. I think. I know for sure PC is one of the platforms. I don't think this came out on Wii. Although, to be honest, I think this game could have worked on Wii, but it wouldn't have really been popular. This game was not popular, let's be honest. No, but seriously, have you seen what shows are on the History Channel today?
They're falling back.
Like,
No
hardly any
mercy.
of them are history shows. It's all because Pawn Stars, like, kind of made the channel explode. And so then they just made a bunch of silly shows similar to that. Yeah, life's not complete if you don't have this game in your library. I don't even know how much this game costs if you were to get it on eBay or something. I don't even know how much it would cost, like how much this costs. It cannot be that expensive though. If I find out the PS2 version of this game costs like 500 bucks, not gonna lie, I might sell it after this. Alright, so now at this point, we're gonna just get a move on.
We've got to get out of here. Retreat to Little Round Top.
So you get a sword as your melee weapon, which is actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Jeez, move it now. Die where you stand.
It says follow your soldier, but I know where to go.
They're on the run.
What am I doing? This med kit. Boom.
Follow me to glory.
I will say, if anybody likes, you know, World War II, or, you know, Civil War games, whatever, World War II games, military games, any game like that. It's kind of a neat one, I'd argue. Yeah, this is Civil War. I don't know why I said World War II. I'm thinking Call of Duty. This game plays mostly okay. It's just this. Let's just be honest. This game pretty much had no budget.
Take over the big Gatling gun, son. Mow down anything that isn't already
It's really
dead.
the only problem with it. All right. I'm just gonna shoot these guys because.
Follow me to glory.
Nope, we're still doing this. Okay.
Follow me to glory.
Yeah, they're sleeping. That's all.
I got a direct order from Commander Chamberlain. We are running out of ammo. Fix bayonets, men. We're going to charge. We've got no other option. Move!
I'm going the wrong way.
Follow me! They're on the run!
To be fair, my younger brother is also kind of a history buff, so
Fix
another
bayonets, men.
another
We're going to
reason why
charge.
he had this game back all those years ago. But also, what game did the PS2 not have? Unless it was like a Microsoft or Nintendo exclusive. It's like everything went to the PS2. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Victory, man!
Oh, okay, I killed him with a sniper rifle. That works. We're looking for... Ah, there you are. Oh, okay. I forgot that mission just ends. There we go.
Day of battle.
Dude, the PS2 I think has what, like 3,000 games or something? It's insane. By the way, the only level in this run I'm legitimately worried about is Selma. these first 4 aren't too much of a problem, but Selma, for whatever reason, the difficulty just ramps up out of nowhere. So, yeah. That'll be fun. Also, the record is done on PC because the levels load almost instantaneously. Meanwhile, I have to sit here. Hit this guy. Alright. Oh wait, maybe I was supposed to do that. I don't remember. It almost had a Skies port but was cancelled. Dang. I do wonder if the PS2 did get a Skies version released. I do wonder if that would have sold more than what the GameCube sold. I would think yes, but we'll never really know. Yeah, well, and that's it. I think it would have helped at the very least. Alright, time for this part, aka just throw grenades and pray that these work. Okay, so far so good. That's actually pretty good so far. Unfortunately, there's more guys coming, so. Okay, got those two. Got those two. Perfect. I have to keep going because I can't advance past that fire, otherwise I'm dead. Okay, I got that guy. Kill this guy. I missed somehow. We're clear to continue now. That ammo. I have plenty. Okay. And there's no sprint button or anything like that. Whoa. Camera? What in the world? The camera just shot straight upwards for no reason. I didn't even do anything. That's fine. As long as it doesn't keep doing that, I don't care. Get this med kit. Moving.
Come closer. There's a weak spot.
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna keep going. Did I actually get the note? Because I actually do need to make sure that I actually have. Yeah, we're fine. I got the objective is there. I wasn't sure if I did have to wait around for a specific trigger or something, but no, we're fine. I'm out of grenades, so can't do anything fancy there. Golly, the frame rate in this game it can slow down a ton. Just because, look at what system I'm playing this on.
The commander is dead, but we will not give up. Good is for this final assault. We will send them back to Richmond. Ben, prepare to fight!
Alright, all we gotta do is just take these guys out. Oh, never mind, I was just kidding. Okay, no clue why that finished. I don't know if... Maybe it's because I'm playing on easy? I don't know. I do recall that happening when I was practicing this game. Like, a couple levels just randomly end. But I think maybe it's based on what difficulty you're playing on. Because I feel like on higher difficulties, I think you have to play more. I think that was the game's way of handling that, is you have to play more if you're going to increase the difficulty, but I don't know. I don't know.
You will secure the landing zone and eliminate all resistance. I want every one of you to be safe.
There are a couple of problem points here. But as long as I avoid those, we're okay. There's just a couple of points where there's just a ton of enemies that come out all at once. Oh, that's not gonna reach, I don't think. Oh no, it did, sweet. I can never tell how good grenades are in this game. Sometimes they're completely useless, other times they have the range of, I don't know, any, like, their range is just ridiculous. but that's the problem. It's inconsistent. Don't mind me, just taking a stroll. Hey, why'd you hit me? There's a med kit coming up, so I'm not too concerned yet.
I'm hit, so it's all up to you. Here's a pack of explosives, just in case. Roll that cannon in placement, or our assault is in jeopardy.
Just go this
Don't
way.
let me down, soldier.
But also, I was waiting for the HUD to come back to make sure that I actually did get the health packs. Come on. Okay, I thought I walked past a med kit. I did not. Never do that, because that's bad. Not quite. It's this one. Okay. I got lost last time too when I was practicing. I will find the way eventually. Okay, I was going the right way, now I'm not. Oh, there is a med kit in here. Okay, sweet. Obviously, that's why I came over here, is to get the med kit. Dude, am I stupid? Don't answer that. Where am I? I thought the path was this way. I legitimately thought that. Like, I thought there was an opening somewhere up here that I would go. Okay, I guess not. I guess I'm going the wrong way. I'll go back. It's the word grape in French. I did not know that. That's interesting. Aha, here we go. Found my way. Oh, yeah, I do. Alright, I found the way. I lost like 2 minutes, but whatever. I'm not concerned. Nice. I think I saw like the thumbnail of the Twitch stream was Julian and Jack. Oh my gosh. Grab the med kit and get out of the way. There we go. It's just so comforting. Like a lot of TV shows and a lot of like news and stuff like that, it's just noise. Like it's not even stuff that's important or like, you know, useful, entertaining or anything. It's a lot of it is just noise and it's annoying. I think I'm gonna die here, actually. That might be a death. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're safe. We're safe. Exactly, yeah. Because, I don't know. There's too much noise out there, so it's nice to have something like that where, like, one, there's a point to it, because it's people who actually know how to cook. And then it's, you know, it's not like the reality shows where it's reality competitions where, you know, people are just shit-talking food. It's, like, legitimately just, you know, away from the noise. It's kind of the biggest issue, is just there's too much noise today when it's just not necessary. I would like one more health kick. I don't think we're gonna get one, though. I think I walked past a health kit on, like, inadvertently. Holy crap, this game's running at 2 FPS. All set on that one. Okay. All right, this level I'm legit worried about. This one, this is the hardest one in the category. I practiced this one the most out of any stage. The first couple I barely even touched, but this one I practiced a lot because yeah, it's hard. And then after this, I have a bunch of mean games, and then after that, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with our time, but we'll wait and see.
Soldiers, we've encountered fierce resistance.
So the problem is that both of my weapons, well, my pistol, I can't reload without shooting all the bullets, and this weapon I'm using, I can only fire one at a time. So what I'm gonna try to do here, the record's able to get this. I cannot, because I don't understand what, if you have to do some, I don't know what you have to do there. There's a way you can get a different weapon pickup there, but I am not able to get it, so.
Here is the note with orders for the squads in the nearby forest. It is imperative that they get them. The great offensive on the city is about to begin. Don't let us down.
Alright, so we're gonna have to do the alternate strat, which is, take our time except for this one part. I'm gonna let you down. Bye. Wrong button. Alright, I'm gonna take cover here so I can... So your stars down there are your health, but... So like right now, yeah, I'm losing a lot more health there. That's fine though, because we're about to hit the med kit. So if it goes below a star, then... Like, that 4th star is healing, but it won't go past the 3rd star. Unless, alright, I'm gonna have to. Because these guys are not cooperating. Come on, really? Yeah, that's part of the problem with this level. Besides a lot of it. I will say, if you aim and then shoot, like, relatively quickly after that, for some odd reason, you tend to pull off headshots that way. It doesn't always work, but... Okay.
I'll give you cover, buddy. You gotta move through them trees and...
Here we go.
Commander. Don't worry none about me. You just...
If I get a bunch of headshots, I'll be clear. There's one. That's good. And yeah, both of my weapons take forever to reload. But to be fair, that's how it was in the Civil War. I shot him in the balls, and then I punched him in the face. Headshot, that's very good. That's gonna help a lot. Alright, just make your way forward. Try not to stop. Try to jump, see if that helps. Alrighty, just have to not die at this part. As long as I don't die, we're okay.
Very well. My men should already be in the city.
And that'll be a finished run.
That's it. Prepare yourselves, men. We have destroyed their warehouses. This means no ammo or weapons anymore. Victory's ours.
Victory's ours.
Ah!
And now they can run off and go win. There we go.
Finally, Selma's fortifications fall. General Wilson himself leads a mounted charge forward.
All right.
After a day of
That last level, I'm glad when it
Selma is
as
in
well
the
as
hands
it
of the
did, because
Union.
that level I died like
In the
17
darkness,
times yesterday.
The Confederates flee. Badly wounded, General Forrest barely escapes by swimming across the Alabama River. Even Nathan Forrest cannot stop the inevitable. With their main manufacturing centers of Atlanta now captured and Richmond in its last throes, Confederate soldiers worry more about feeding themselves than making war.
What systems did this game release on? Oh, I'm sorry, this game came out in 2006. I said 8 earlier. I meant 6. Okay. I was correct. PS2, Xbox 360, and PC. That's all this went to. There was a sequel? Oh, Civil War Secret Missions was another game. Okay. I didn't know this game got a sequel. And as far as I know, this is the only thing you can do, is the north and the south side. And there's nothing... Oh, bonus. Ah, it's just videos and stuff. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of a short game anyways. Not a lot to it. Alright. Time for memes. Okay. I can make some adjustments here. All right. The greatest game on the Super Nintendo. Barbie. Yeah, we start there. Okay. I just need to make sure I remember where to start. This game is so stupid, but it's also absolutely legendary. Alright. Five people have a tied world record in this. And the world record matches the TAS. So we go to those like little mini games to practice doing the runway, but we just press start on it because we don't care. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know it's gonna be lit. See, you get it. And the greatest part is that you can buffer these inputs here. That's why, so for whatever reason, the first stage I have to do X to spin, but the rest of the stages I can use Y. Hi, Kraz. Welcome on in. I'm playing the world's greatest speed game. The only way you can lose time is in, like, those little runway segments if you don't do it perfectly and, like, skipping cutscenes. The only other way you can lose time is if you hit an obstacle. It's the only other way. I don't understand the point of this game, I'm gonna be completely honest. Barbenheimer. Somebody should make a ROM hack with Oppenheimer as the character in this game. Alright, so now we're just walking. Oh, I screwed up. Forgot you can't press down there. Oh, really? I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Alright, well this is a disaster, but I don't care. I just want to finish a run so that I can be on the board. Wasn't paying attention there. All right. Okay, why didn't I, like, actually, like, get hit? Why did it just make a weird noise and then just blink? Damn it. You just have to press start a whole bunch. Okay, we are gonna have to do another run after this. God, that's so stupid that I hit that. Really? That counts? Okay, this game is inadvertently really hard. Oh no! Try again. Press start to continue. You have to start over?! Okay, never mind. This game is impossible. Without Oppenheimer or any nukes, exactly. Okay, never mind. This game is actually impossible. I was just kidding earlier with all that. I was making a joke. To be fair, I'm good and warmed up now. I'm ready to show you guys how to play this game perfectly, 100%. High level gameplay right now. Jugariel, when are you putting this in the Super 16? That was a bad idea. I absolutely hate that I kind of like this game's music. I think last time I got hit like 4 times, so this time only getting hit once is okay. Alright, Barbie's done practicing on the runway. Or the fake runway. Now we're going to the real runway. I assume that's the plot of the game, is Barbie has to practice doing the runway? I don't know. That's fine. I already got hit once anyway, so it's okay. 327.64. And then the game just game overs. Okay, that's not last place. I don't think. No, it's not. It's not. First place saves 2 seconds over me, though. And I got hit twice. That's probably a second. And then another full second of just optimizations. But I am not going to bother with that for this game. Alright, that one's done. That one's done. Excellent, excellent game. Amazing video game, absolutely. Okay. We're doing it. The addiction continues. We're going for it. This is a little too loud, I'm realizing. Let me turn that down a bit. There we go. I just can't quit, guys. I have to play more. There's another. Oops. So first we're playing on Child. And we're gonna play on Classic. Okay, Classic mode on Child. Here we go. Shoot. "20 seconds. Okay. You won! Alright. Crap. I'm gonna quit. Yes. I literally played the Steam version of this game for 2 hours last stream. Because I have a problem. I can't reach that. Alright. It starts. Alright, time to grind RNG. Okay, good. That's a tough one to hit. That's still not a PB, though. Oh, people playing Snood on the school computers. So, in my school... Oh, wait a minute, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'll tell that story in a little bit. We're done. We're done. We are absolutely done. 100% we are done. That's still kind of low on the board. I don't care. We're done. Sweet. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. I gotta stop. Because if I start running other categories of this game, we will be here for the rest of the stream for the next 73 hours. So we're gonna stop. You're trying margarita pizza for the first time and you like it? Nice. Margarita pizza's pretty good. No, so the games that I was allowed to play on the school computers, there was this website called Funbrain. And we were allowed to play games like Civa Balls, which I actually did a speedrun of. There was like a P-Cross style game. Some math games, like cool math games, those were allowed. There was like this racing game, or like this, kind of like a Trials type game, if you know the game series Trials. With like basically like the motorbike games. Played a game that was similar to that, but it was with cars. But yeah, like Funbrain, Cool Math, those two websites were allowed at school, but pretty much everything else was blocked. And then high school, did I use the computers in high school? Maybe every once in a while, but I didn't really use the computers at high school. And then college, I had my own computer, but I also used the library computers there. But if I was using a library computer, I was doing actual work. But if I was using my own computer, I was doing whatever I wanted. So, all right. So let's see, Snood 2 is done. We're stopping now before the addiction gets worse. All right, I have 2 more games, and they're both basically the same thing, but I don't care. We're doing it. Okay. I had to decide which one I want to do first. But I think I know. It doesn't matter. All right, I have to switch this out though, and I have to put this in. Because these are Game Boy Color games. All right. the Sesame Street meme continues. Alright. Why? That's a very good question. That's bad RNG though, unfortunately. I love learning, absolutely. Unironically, I do love learning new things, but I like this kind of learning. Yeah, that's right. I forgot how to do this. I didn't speed up the wheel, so the bee is taking 100,000 years to get into the space there. My name checks out even more now. I guess so. Hab. Or if you say it the other way, ba, which that's actually kind of a word. I love Elmo's hands. I love Elmo's hands. To simulate that he's juggling. If you go on the speedrun.com page of this game, and I have it pulled up over here, it's just the Elmo gif of his hands. So they took all the letters out, and it's just a gif of Elmo with his hands. It's very stupid, but so is this game. I'm gonna do another run after this because I kind of forgot how this game worked briefly there. War? These last two, I think we just do one puzzle, and that's it. Sad. Okay, 307 for the first run. I think I can beat that, though. What did I press? Because now it's different colors. Okay, hang on a minute. I broke it. This happened the other day, too. Or by the other day, I mean yesterday. Dude, yesterday I learned so many pointless speed games, it was insane. Like I learned two games that were actually kind of like something. And now I'm stuck playing this. I screwed up. Are the colors messed up again? Why does the game do this? Oh, I see what's going on. It's because of me soft resetting. It's like I like the colors. We're playing a Game Boy Color game. I want the colors there. Whoa, hold on. Did that say cheats on? Turn them off. I promise I've never used them, but I don't know why that option is on default. Please no. We don't do that around here, unless the category permits it. You're gonna make me go all the way around to hit W. Whatever, man. We spelled war. Woo. That helps. Okay, F isn't horrible here. I only play good speed games. Only the best, yeah. Might lose some time there. Or I'll save time. Unfortunately, these positions aren't very good here. That's fine. I would take a sub 3 and just call it there. I would take a sub 3, and that would be it. Rig. I might lose the sub 3 because of the crap RNG. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it because of that. .306. Dang it, I only PB by a second. Alright. Oh, select works too. Weird. Do I have to restart the whole game if I want to start over? Or can I just go back to a previous minigame? Like, can I just go back to the start here? And that's it? Or do I have to start the whole game over? Looks like you can do it that way. Okay. Because I'm gonna do it that way. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Let's start again. I screwed up. Hear the neighbor's dog outside. Maybe they want to play. Sounds kind of aggressive, though. Oh, what's going on out there? Seriously? This is not good. Just gonna start over. Here we go. Why am I getting bad luck? I didn't ask for this. I split a little early, I don't care though. It's fine. You're really gonna make me go. Yeah, that's a bad puzzle, unfortunately. That's not worth going for. Okay, here we go. I'll keep this one. Not gonna lie, the music is starting to annoy me a bit. I hope I finish this quick so I can be done and move on. Yeah, it does. It wasn't a problem at first, but now it kind of is. Okay. That last one helped. I don't know if we'll keep this one, because this is a really bad layout. We'll see. Let's see. Well, your brain does playing this game, yes. I'm gonna assume it's this, I don't know. Oh, I actually can't PB it, looks like. If it's right, I'll at least finish it and see if I get best segment. That's it. Okay. I think we're at the point now where I just want one more PB and then we'll move on. I'm actually gonna turn this down so I don't have to hear it at full blast. I don't need any audio cues in this game or anything, so... That helps a little bit. That helps a little. Dude, it's the Wario logo. Dude, how am I losing this much time this fast? That will help. How is the record 231? They must get perfect RNG on all 6. Please tell me that's right, because that will save $1 billion. Sweet. Hang on. We might not PB anymore, I'm not sure. Because it was the last letter in the queue there, so... Three minutes flat. Wow. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there, because I don't want to sit here and grind more RNG. So, we'll leave it there. 3 minutes flat. Alright. But wait, there's more. Here's a trophy. Thank you. But wait, there's more. Nice. Now we're counting. And the music is the same! I wasn't paying attention. There we go. The music is the same! No! For anybody on YouTube who's out of the loop, I just ran Elmo's ABCs right before this. This game is also a little bit longer. The record is 5.5 minutes, so we'll be here a bit. I don't think we'll do this more than once though. I cannot imagine we'll do this more than once, I should say. Oh my god. I didn't realize it went to 7. I didn't realize it. Because I saw the circle around the thing and I was like, oh, okay, it only went to 6. But no, it did that and 7 on the same one. I can't believe I got a question wrong that was for toddlers. Alright. Once it says very good, I can quit out of this. Basically, they just did Elmo's, or I'm sorry, they just did Sesame Street ABC and Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, but they just made GBC versions of it. New music, woo. Alright, we're looking for, oh, now it's back. 1, there it is. And then same deal here, we keep playing until it says very good. You got a gift sub to this guy's channel and this emote is funny to you? What is this? He must be a Sims streamer or something. That looks like it's from The Sims. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like. It is pretty funny. Alright, we just have to solve 3 puzzles for this, and then 3 puzzles for minus, and then we're done. 1 plus 6 is 7. Reminds you of when Queso played The Sims 4. I need to brush my hair again. Alright, 7 plus 1 is 8. Yo, Kurotaki. Playing Minecraft yourself? Nice. I don't remember the last time I played Minecraft. Or at least seriously played Minecraft. Yes. Alright, once I complete this last minigame, this run is over. And I don't have to play this again. 5 minus 1 is 4. Is this even gonna sub 6? I don't even know if this is gonna sub 6. 9, excuse me, minus 3 is 6. Get some more. If I get a sub 6, I'll just take it. 8 minus 5 is 3. Honestly, I could have just spammed that email during the entire movie of things. It's on right now. Oh no. Okay, it is sub 6. 551. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's it. We're done. We're done. That's it. All right. Thanks for the GG, Arcadia. What is going on? Okay. Elmo's just dancing. I wonder if the game automatically picks something if you just sit there. I'll leave it there. Legit didn't know it was on. God, Things has to be the worst movie that I've ever seen. Now that I've seen it, I get why people hate it so much. Like, it makes sense to me now. It is awful. That's done. Let's see. So I did finish the speed runs a little early tonight. However, what I could do is Supermarket Simulator just came out with a new update. And not only did they update the game, but they also said what the next update's gonna be. So in the new update for Supermarket Sim, you can put items on sale now. So you're able to do that. There are also more Steam achievements, so I might try to get some of those. And the next update is actually kind of a big one for me. You can do, or customers can do online orders, and then you take the orders and put them in your motorcycle or truck or whatever, and then you drive it to wherever you need. Things can't be worse than What Is Nothing. It is worse. It is worse. It is worse. What Is Nothing is like 10 minutes long. Things is 70 minutes long. Oh, man. Alright. I think we'll play the Supermarket Sim update for a little while, and then I might call stream a little early after that. Because, to be fair, I have a bunch of highlights I gotta make. And then, yeah. We'll go from there. Alright, let me set that up real quick. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna unplug this. We don't need this now. I'm gonna put on my headphones. Move these. Real quick. I have to make sure that this is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't like. I thought I did something on this layout. I did not. Something that would have spoiled a future stream or project or whatever. All right. All right. Stream info has been updated. Let me move this over so I can see you guys a little bit better. By the way, I got Back to the Future, the game, working on this PC. I found a link on archive.org because the game got pulled, got delisted. So who knows? Maybe I'll actually speedrun that game now. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it. I could have ran it on Xbox One. It's just the problem is if you want to skip text on Xbox One, you have to click right analog stick to skip a line of dialogue. So I'd have to be repeatedly clicking the analog stick, and that's stupid. I don't like that. All right, upcoming online orders and delivery around the city. All right, continue. This game is still technically in early access. That is wild to me. Because this game is almost fully complete. Let's be real. Like... And if I need to adjust the audio or anything, just let me know. I will do that. Alright. I think I stocked up on almost everything before I did play one day of this not too long ago, so I think we're okay. All right. Oh, and I did expand my storage out just a little bit. So, yeah. What are the new Steam achievements actually? Actually, let me start the next day and then I'll pull it up. So, achievements. Purchase all expandings, that's already been there. Own 4 product licenses? I already do. I own that. Do I have to get 4 more? Place 3 category signs. I haven't placed a single one. Change your store name. I already did. Change the door position. Okay. Change the front style of the door. You can do that. Hire 4 cashiers. I already did. Hire 4 restockers. Already did. Replace 30 floor tiles. Paint 30 walls. Pay off a loan debt to the bank in full. Already did. Play a song from the music player. I'll do that. And then take a loan from the bank. I already did. So most of these achievements I've already gotten. I don't know if the game will just automatically pop them once I... Do I want to listen to that? Or should we listen? You know what? I kind of want to listen to... Rainy Day. I have to find it. Rainy Day Jazz. Let's put that on. It was raining all day today. It was really gross outside. It directly affected my mood. Like, my mood was kind of sour today. Not gonna lie. So, I don't know how much of this I want to reveal yet. But since you guys are here, I think I'll at least give you a brief tease as to what's to come. So, my face is sour. Got him. Nice. That's a good one. This morning, this took longer than I was expecting it to. But this morning, I spent time working on the 10-year anniversary stream. I had an idea for what we were going to do with it already. But I kind of had been realizing over the past few days, I'm like, you know what? Something's not quite right. Something feels missing. So I decided I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I hadn't revealed anything yet, so nothing was set in stone. I'm like, let me just think about it. And plus, I kind of went ham on learning speed games, so that kind of was a little bit of an issue, I'll admit. Maybe I should slow down when it comes to speed games. I have plenty of time to get... There's no rush to hit 1,000 games. And plus, I already have an idea of what I'll be streaming after the 1,000 speed games once I hit that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But, point is... So... I was thinking... You know... I would love to do a speedrun marathon. Which is what we're gonna do. But I'm like, but what's going to be in it? You know? Like, what games would I want? And I'm like, okay, how about some of my favorite games? How about some games that I hadn't played in a while? How about some games that I played way back when? That, you know, admittedly some people probably forgot I even played, etc. The problem is that I wanted to limit that number to a certain amount. You can probably guess the number of games that would be in this marathon. But I'm like, how, you know, what's going to get cut? What's going to make it? So I thought about it, and I'm like, man, some of these games, I feel bad that I have to cut from the list, and they're not going to be represented at all. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I want this event to have some representation. Like, hey, remember when I did this event back then? Like, you know, we'll bring it back out. Like, we'll celebrate that, I guess. So I kind of hit my head over the wall 17,000 times trying to figure it out. And then it finally just kind of dawned on me. And this is going to be the theme. Somebody got hit with a bat. This is going to be the theme now. Apprentice of the Force. Yeah, It's been a while. That's that, and that's part of the example too, is it's been so long since I played that. But what I decided was, you know, some of the games that I would want to do, or some of the games that were in the initial list, some of them were kind of similar to each other, but, you know, that's just because I like to play a lot of the same stuff, or at least I, you know, don't branch out a ton when it comes to speedruns. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm having trouble deciding between a couple of games here and there. Or I'm not sure if this game would be good. I'm not sure, you know, I would want to do this game, but I'm not sure. Why not let you guys decide? So, I still have to have some control over this. But I am going to leave most of the marathon decision making to the public. That's why I said I have to have some control. Otherwise, you guys would just do that. You would just say, play Codename Viper 24 times. So, massive poll, pretty much. So what's going to happen is, there's going to be a poll/survey going out at some point. I'm still working on it. Most of it is done. I just need to, like, check everything, and plus I had to change a couple of games. But what's going to happen is there will be 24 games in the marathon. 4 games and the goals are already decided by me. There's 4 games you have no control over. There's 4 games I'm doing regardless of what happens. But I'll reveal those will be revealed once the survey goes out, because then there's literally text that says what games are in it. So there's 4 games. You guys won't have a say in it. If you don't like it, sorry. that's to be fair, I think you guys are at least going to like the games I chose. But here's the other component. There's a few games that are for sure going to be in the list. Like, they're in the list. But I'm going to let you guys vote on what we're going to do with that game. So, for example, there's a game where there are, like, multiple different categories in the game. Like, you know, instead of doing the entire game, there's, like, different sections of the game that each of those sections are a category. It's up to you. You're going to vote for which 3 do you want to see. The top 3 vote getters are what the categories I'll be doing on the marathon. There's a game where I've run a few different categories for it. I can't do any of them because the game is just a little too long, but what I will do is I will do part of the game. And that's the thing. A lot of the games are going to have partial goals, or at least you can vote. Like, I think there was one where I decided it's 2 different games, but both of them are going to be part of the game, so you're going to vote on which game would you rather see, but the thing is, I can't do full game everything, because then we're going to sit there for, you know, 20 hours, and I don't have that kind of time. I'm shooting for like 7.5 hours, I think I estimated, which would be fine, because I would take a break halfway through, so that works out. Yo, EOD Tex, thanks for the follow. So, but yeah, you guys are going to, basically, there's a few games that are already set, or at least the game I am for sure going to do, but you're going to vote on the goal. So you'll vote on, you know, like, hey, this game is for sure going to be in it. Which category would you rather see? Or, you know, hey, like, I can do full game this, or I can do this different game, but this game, it would be half of the game instead. But, you know, it's up to you guys. What do you want to see? And if you don't have a preference, pick one. I don't care, because every game that I mentioned on the forum is something I would be happy to play. So the thing is, I'll probably send out that survey maybe in a week. I'm kind of playing that by ear, but in probably a week I'll send it. Maybe sooner if I finish it sooner. And then I'm only going to have it open for like a couple weeks for one reason, and that is I need time to de-rust the games. Like, I need to know what the games are that win the polls in order for me to practice and de-rust. I have to know what it is you guys want me to do. And yeah, and there's also going to be questions where it's like, do you want this game or do you want this game? You know, stuff like that. So it's going to Basically, I still have control over a lot of it. However, you guys are going to get some control over it too. Let me put that light out first. And there's a reason that I'm doing it this way. First off, well, let's just call it how it is. The reason I'm even allowing a vote is because, one, I became indecisive during this whole thing. I'm like, I'm not sure what's the best course of action. But two, when you think about it, you know, like, if I don't have any sort of audience, or if I don't have any, like, you know, viewers or anything, well, then I don't really have a stream, and then I can't really do, like, a 10-year anniversary or whatever. So I figured, you know what, why not give back to you guys a little bit, you know? Like, I talk a lot about how I'm in control of the stream and how things go and all that, but to be honest, like, you know, I feel like I should let you guys get a say in what goes on for this. Now, to be fair, I still chose the games, and I still chose the options. I still made the survey. So you guys can't completely take over. However, you guys will at least get the opportunity to tell me what you would like to see me do to celebrate 10 years on Twitch. And I'm shooting for early July for the actual marathon. So yes, that is... I haven't gone into great detail, but I think that's enough of a tease. Basically, it's going to be a speedrun marathon. 24 games. But... you guys will get a say in some of the games and some of the goals. 20 of them, actually. You'll get a say in those. 4 of them, I get full control because, again, to be fair, I think you guys are going to be fine with the ones I am in control of. But, like, I think you'll see it and you'll go, oh, yeah, this is, you know, whatever. But the other thing is that I didn't want to make it a torture session. Like, I didn't want to be like, hey, I would rather do this, but if you guys really want this to make things really hard, then go for it. I didn't want to do that. I legit wanted it to be, hey, I like both of these things. What do you like more? Is essentially it. Because otherwise, we would get Codename Viper 36 times in a row. And we are not doing that. I did float around the idea of letting you guys vote in a nightmare game. I quickly thought about it, and I'm like, that is going to get out of hand fast. So let's not worry about it. That's what your channel points are for. I did think about it, though. I did think about it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to just tell you every single question on the survey. However, I will say, Raven mentioned Apprentice of the Force. If you really want to see me play that again, I can't do the whole game because it's too long, but if you really want to see that again, make sure you vote. Because that might be one of the questions on there. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have this other game? The main thing, but yeah, I'm still, there's a couple of things I need to change. Because I made a change this morning. After I made the whole thing, I changed one of the games because one of the games I was going to let y'all vote for, you can still vote for, but I had to cut the goals shorter because it was just too long. So, yeah. But I think this is also a great way because, you know, there might be something where it's like, oh, hey, I would, you know, like my original list, again, I could have gone with it. But maybe there were games in that original list that you guys are like, I don't really think about this game when I think about your stream, or etc. But maybe this other game, you're like, oh man, I remember that one for sure. Like, you know what I mean? So I kind of want to be a little bit more in tune with kind of what the public wants. And again, I say the public because it's not just my friend group. You know, I'm planning to, once the survey's live, as I stream more, like, as I go live, like, I'll have the survey links, like, on stream and everything, and I'll do my best to encourage people to vote. And of course, if you don't want to vote, you don't really care what shows up, it's fine too. Oh, the other thing too, this is part of something I need to adjust on the survey. I need to, so I'll go ahead and say this right now in case I forget. If there's a tie, like after the survey, if there's a tie on a game or something like that, I'll break the tie. What I'll do is I'll just pick something, or I'll flip a coin, or I'll ask my sister, or I will figure that out. But yeah, just know that if there's a tie, like, I'll break it. I don't think a revote would happen in a tie. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Maybe, but yeah, no, I have a plan for ties, how to break those. And again, if you see a question and you're like, I've never heard of any of these games, don't care, pick one. What sounds more appealing to you? Or you can go look up the game. Or go look up the category. Because again, there's a couple games where the games for sure are going to make it, but you're picking the category. You're picking the goal. So yes, anybody who was in the stream, you're the first to hear what we're doing. Or what I'm planning to do for the 10-year anniversary stream. And honestly, after the 10-year anniversary stream and after I reach 1,000 speed games, there's probably going to be a giant weight lifted off my shoulders at that point. To be fair, I kind of been pushing myself a little bit too hard lately, so I should try to ease back. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but yeah, I do kind of catch myself now. It's easier to catch myself and be like, hey, let's slow down a bit. I have 24 games. I need to run 24 more games in order to hit 999, and then we will do Speed Game 1000. One of the possibilities for Speed Game 1000, I'm going to be honest, is probably going to be the game of choice. But I'm not going to reveal what that game is until after I go through the entire game in question. I need to make sure that it's doable. And so far it is doable, it's just going to be really hard. But if I can get through the rest of it, that's probably going to be what I pick. And that's the thing too, sometimes I worry, like, are people going to like this? Or it's like, I feel like this is a cool decision, but I'm like, is everybody else going to think this is a good idea? Like, I start to get that, I start to get into that mentality. I'm like, are people going to like this? But to be fair, it's like, well, I have to like it first. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it. I will say this though. I've said in Discord that it's coming down to 2 games for Speed Game 1000. I will tell everybody what the other choice was after I reveal Game 1000. I'll tell everybody what the other choice was. Like, I will tell you guys. Because if I tell you guys and there's an overwhelming response of, oh my gosh, you should have done this, I won't change Speed Game 1000, but I'll that other option, I will do that in the future. Like, if people desperately want to see that, like, I'll do it. I got your back. Like, you know, here's the thing. I can run any game whenever I want, but there's only going to be one Speed Game 1000. You know what I mean? Like, only one game's going to get into that coveted spot. I'm mainly picking a game for that spot. What should represent that spot is kind of what I'm getting at. All right, so on this day, maybe I should put some items on sale, or put an item on sale. I mean, this update just came out. I might as well try it. What should we put on sale? How about this stuff? How do I put it on sale? Do I have to do it at the computer? Or can I do it here? Sweet, okay. Guess what, guys? There is a sale. A 20% sale. How about that? A 20% sale? I think that's fine, because normally I'm profiting at, what, $6? Oh. Average cost. Yeah. You know what? 20% sale on these. And I need to make sure that... Oh, I have to okay, I see. Oh, we have plenty more. Okay. Alright, a 20% sale on that dishwasher stuff. And now we're open. You know what? I'm in a good mood. Let's do one more sale on something. I'm going to buy another thing of chicken, but I'm also going to make chicken 10% off. I like these sale things that come up, though. I will say I do like those. Alright, it says I have to change the name of my store to get a Steam achievement. But the problem is that that costs money that I don't want to spend. Entrance position. Change entrance. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm starting to like this. Excuse me, where's my Steam achievement? Developers, you broke the Steam achievements. To be fair, I'm going to keep it this way. I like this. I actually kind of dig this. I know it's all black. Can I change the letters to white? The white against the black. Can I do that? I don't have any money. I mean, I have money, but I need more money. Got your EDF run verified. Sorry, taking so long. Marathon runs burning you up for speedrun stuff. No worries at all. Thank you for verifying that run. Much appreciated. Somebody got hit with a bat over there. Yeah, usually I don't complain unless somebody takes, like... I think the longest I waited to get a run verified was 9 months, I think. But to be fair, it was for a game hardly anybody played. So... but yeah, yeah, no problem. I think I ran EDF like a month ago almost, so yeah, no problem at all. I appreciate you getting to it though, when you could. Dude, EDF is such a good game. To be fair, I'm biased. I had that one as a kid. Somebody else got hit. Oh, also, for the 10-year anniversary stream, the games that y'all are voting on, like, definitely, yeah. There were only, like, a handful of people running the Super Nintendo version. Like, to be fair, it's a hard game. Like, I tried learning it on console. And then I'll go back to that thing I was talking about a second ago later. So I was running it on console, or I was learning it there. And then I finally switched over to emulator so I could have save states. And that was the ticket. That allowed me to learn the game a lot better. Because, like, I have an EverDrive and I have, like, the cartridge, like the original cartridge. But... I don't have save states. And the game doesn't have passwords, at least that I know about. Couldn't find chicken. It's right here, dude. What do you mean you couldn't find the chicken? It's right here. Somebody else got hit because they were trying to steal stuff. But yeah, also, growing up, I always used homing, which then I realized, it's not useful in the later stages. No wonder I was struggling. No wonder I couldn't beat the game. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Explode ended up being good for a couple of the stages, and then... Alright, that sale definitely helped on the dishwasher stuff. Same for the chicken. I'll get some more, because we got money. Ooh, wholesale offer. Not enough stock? Oh, I have to sell stuff. Never mind, I can't sell that now. So, yeah, I used homing as a kid, and I mentioned this during my run, but, or at least I think I did. I used homing all the time, because in my mind, you know, when I'm a kid, I'm like, oh, that's the best weapon. Well, it is, or, you know, it's okay for the first couple of stages, but then it gets really weak. So, right, yeah. I had to get good with Photon as well. But no, when I was a kid, I always went homing, because my little brain was like, oh, well, obviously that's the best weapon. It's like, again, it's fine for the first few stages, but then it gets really weak. So that was part of the reason why I couldn't beat the game when I was a kid. See, So yeah, I used homing, but then once I saw the speed run, I was like, oh, this is how they're doing it. And then it started to make sense. But the thing is, stages 5 and 6, I didn't see when I was little, so I had to learn those from scratch, basically. So that was fun. But that's okay. Once I switched over to emulator and started just kind of memorizing things, at that point we were smooth sailing. And I did take my run safe at a couple points, but that's not an issue to me. I don't necessarily run games because I'm trying to get the record. I run it because I want to. But anyways, so for 10-year anniversary stream, oh, what was it I was going to say now? I forgot. Homing to S laser grenade. Oh, I forgot about grenade. Yeah. Homing 1 and 2, laser 3 and or S laser for 3 and 4, grenade for 5 and 6. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, because I think I used all the weapons when I was a kid to see what I liked. I think I remember hating grenade when I was a kid, but to be fair, I was a kid. I didn't know everything. So nowadays, I should at least experiment with some of those just to mess around. But I don't know. I'm not in a rush. But yeah, as soon as I remember what I was going to talk about earlier, because I did have it in my brain and then I brain farted and forgot. Dude, did I still have a chicken again? What the? I just bought a ton of chicken. I know it's on sale, but like, what in the world? Dude, people love chicken. I mean, I do too, but like, that is insane. Okay. It's fun to do single weapon playthroughs. Homing or Vulcan was hardest, you can't remember. Yeah, Vulcan, I do remember that, because that's the default weapon. Like, as soon as you start the game, the first weapon it defaults to is Vulcan. I did use that as a kid for a little bit, until I realized, hey, I don't really like this one that much. It's okay, but, like, you know. But yeah, EDF was a childhood game of mine. I had that, well, my parents had a Super Nintendo before I was even born, and that was one of the games that they bought with the Super Nintendo. That and Mario All-Stars and a few others. And for long-time viewers, Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City. So I would just boot that up every once in a while, and those were fun times. I'm trying to buy inventory here. I'm surprised people didn't really go for this that much. Like, they did a little bit, but not a whole lot. Alright, people love their vodka, I guess. I don't drink, so I don't really know. I gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, gosh, remember when you could just look at a game cover and you're like, man, this looks cool, I'm gonna buy this, and you go home and you try it and the game is at least solid. And nowadays it's like, I have to like know if a game is like going to be good before I even know like the cover and all that. Oh well. Oh, right. I remember what I was gonna say. So the 10-year anniversary stream, for anybody who was still curious about that, when y'all vote on the games, some of the games were from early back in my speedrun career. Some of them were kind of in the middle. A couple of them are recent. But not, I wouldn't say recent like this year, but recent like last year, sort of. It'll make sense when you see it. It'll make sense. And one of the categories is This is a game I haven't played in a long time. This is a game I have played recently, but I bombed it. What do you want? That's literally one of the questions, but you'll see it once I put it out, whenever I put it out. It'll make sense later. You're fine. Everything's fine. Or as Tommy Wiseau says, everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. I still love you. My Tommy Wiseau impression needs some work. I'll admit, it needs some work. Peter, you always play psychologist with us. Even though Peter is a psychologist. That's literally his job in the movie, is a psychologist. So, yeah, he's going to play psychologist because he's a psychologist. I think I'll do one more day, and then I'll set up for the next time I play this game, and then I will cut stream. But yeah. I don't know what the next speed game is going to be, but we're 25 away from 1,000. So, I don't know. I don't think, because lately I've kind of been like, oh, I've wanted to do this game for a while, let's finally do it. I can't really do that today. Or, like, I'm not going to, like, after stream, I'm not going to already decide the next game. It might be a bit before I decide. I'm in a couple of Discords, and they have, like, food channels. And, you know, some food looks good. Some of it looks good except for one little thing that I wouldn't personally do. But then there was one where somebody made spaghetti, and they were listing the other ingredients. And, you know, at first I was kind of getting it. I'm like, oh, okay, spaghetti, this ingredient, okay, yeah, that one too, okay. And then it was like, I don't really get that one. I'm not really sure. What are you doing? Excuse me? And it just all hell broke loose. I'm just like, what? Why would you do this? That a waffle? Dude, I could go for some waffles right now. When was the last time I ate waffles? Silly food emote you got. It's a good one, at least. Actually, I think one time at an IHOP, I think I ordered a Belgian waffle. Even though it's a pancake place. I decided to be a traitor and order a waffle. KFC has brought their chicken and waffles back. You want to try them out? Gotcha. I think my family, we've had KFC once, ever. Because that's just not a place we got food from. Like, just simply put, we just didn't get that a whole lot. KFC is also the originator of the chicken donut sandwich. Where it was a chicken sandwich, but instead of bread or a bun, it was 2 glazed donuts. If you're trying to speed run a heart attack, there you go. Remember, oh, they have a pizza emo? I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. You only go there maybe 5 times a year. I wish I could say that about the fast food places I go to. I can't. Heart attack give me. I don't quite think you should want a heart attack. KFC has some crazy... Yeah, they do. Yeah, they literally... You know, in an era where fast food places were trying to, like, give healthier options, KFC went the opposite way and said, hey, here's chicken between 2 donuts. 2 donuts already fills me up. Like, I'm skinny. Like, well, I should say I used to be skinny. I've put weight on recently. But, like, you know, it's... 2 donuts could already kind of fill me up. 2 donuts and some milk, I'm full at that point. I'm like, okay, I'm alright. And then, you know, obviously later I'll get some more food. But, you know, if I'm eating donuts for breakfast, just give me 2. I'll drink some milk. Boom. I'm done. Yeah, KFC literally is. Who cares? I remember hearing a story from a college professor. She said that... I don't remember what the context was or like what we were talking about leading up to this, but she was telling a story about how she and her husband, while they were dating, went to a Waffle House just, you know, to get some food. And her husband or boyfriend at the time, so she got like some kind of waffle or whatever. He ordered a salad at a Waffle House. And she said that once he ordered a salad, you know, the waiter or waitress, I guess, was like fine or whatever, but it was the person serving the food. It was somebody else who came by with the actual food. They had this like, they had this look on their face like, what are you doing? We're at Waffle House. You're not gonna get a waffle? It was that kind of a face where it's just like, you ordered a salad? That's how I feel sometimes when I order a waffle at IHOP. But to be fair, at least I'm ordering something sort of deserved. To be fair, I do think it's slightly odd to do that, but at the same time, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be a jerk about it, I guess, is my point. Like, you get what you want. Well, here's the other thing. If they didn't want people to get salads, why do you have it on your menu? You know what I mean? Like, okay, you don't want people to get salad. Why even offer it? Like, literally, why offer it? It's like that one time back then when McDonald's tried to do pizza. I think there's one McDonald's that does pizza still. But it's like, what the hell is going on? I need to put this back. There we go. But it's like, you know, it's like, if you don't want people ordering that, or if it's a problem that people are ordering that, why offer it, you know? You don't remember McDonald's pizza? I mean, to be fair, I think it was before my time. For context, I was born in 1996. Just context. But, like, Wendy's pitas, and you love them? Neat. That I don't remember. But, like, what was it that... Dude, there were some things... Like, I remember my step-grandmother on my dad's side. This was years ago. 94, 96, gotcha. So I was just born then. My step-grandmother on my dad's side. It's complicated. I have a complicated family history. Just, to be fair, mine's not as complicated as others, but mine has gotten complicated. But anyways, every time we went to, like, TGI Fridays, she would always get their fish tacos, and they just randomly stopped making them. And that, I guess that's the other part of the problem, which is it's when people start ordering an item and people are like, oh man, I love this item, or we love this item, and they take it away. And it never comes back. It's like, dude, you were making money. You were making money selling this and making this item. Why did you stop? I forgot to buy more potatoes. I'll buy those too. We had, I don't know if this place is local. Actually, I think it's just a southwest thing. Or no, southeast thing. I'm sorry. It's like Patrick and SpongeBob. I get east and west mixed up. I thought you said west. We had a restaurant in our area called Old Chicago. It was like a bar and restaurant, so you could get drinks, but they also had pizza, burgers. They had an item. So the location in my area closed. We don't know why. All we know is that service was kind of starting to be bad leading up to them closing, so maybe that was part of it. Or maybe it was like a low-performing location. I don't know. Whatever. But that's not, to be fair, that's not even the important part. The important part is that they had an item. I'm not kidding. They had an item called spaghetti pie. Spaghetti pie. That sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It was very filling. Very. Like, I had trouble. I had to eat one half of it. I was full. I took the other half. That was my lunch the next day. It was spaghetti with, like, you know, it wasn't technically a pie, but like it was basically shaped like a slice of pie, and it was like some kind of like breading or something. And you could get it with marinara sauce or Alfredo sauce. I found the Alfredo sauce a bit better, personally. But anyways, spaghetti pie. Huge hit. Huge hit. People will order it all the time. Because we don't care about the health of food. We care about if it tastes good. I don't know. I don't actually know why it was so popular. And then they got rid of it. You're making money off of it. It's not causing a freaking health hazard. Unless maybe it was and I'm not familiar with it. So it's like, why would you get rid of it? You know what I mean? It's like Taco Bell and their nacho fries. That stuff sells so much. Why do you stop? To be fair, I don't even eat their nacho fries anymore, but that's a different point. But it's like, it makes money. Somebody got hit with a bat because they were trying to steal stuff. Thank you, security guard. Fridays has closed a bunch of restaurants recently since you were talking about. Oh, well, to be fair, I think that's fair. Or I think that makes sense because, to be fair, a lot of restaurants in general are just closing. Your local Taco Bell has nacho fries. My local Taco Bells, they have them, then they don't. They have them, then they don't. It's very stupid, but... To be fair, I don't get the nacho fries anymore. There's no particular reason. It's just sometimes when I get their fries, they're either extremely burnt, and then other times, like they're hard to chew and like actually eat. You know what I mean? Like yeah, they're very hit or miss. Yeah, Taco Bell's chicken nuggets, I don't know if they're any good, but to be fair, I'm going to be completely real. If I want chicken nuggets, I'm going to Wendy's. If I want chicken nuggets, I'm going to Wendy's. McDonald's chicken nuggets are okay. I'm going to Wendy's. I think they secretly have the best chicken nuggets. And I say secretly because I don't think a lot of people are familiar with their game, Kappa. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Taco Bell's chicken nuggets use the tortilla chip breading on the outside. I gotcha. Maybe. I feel like I would try the Taco Bell chicken nuggets just to try them and see if they're any good, but I don't know. Yeah, Wendy's has been hit. It's been hitting lately. And it's funny, I've actually been going, if I go to Sonic, I have recently just been getting burgers and ice cream, but, like, it's weird, Sonic I kind of don't go to nearly as much, so I'm making you hungry. My bad. To be fair, I'm kind of getting hungry, but I baked some cookies last night, so I'm probably gonna go get some cookies after stream. While I highlight some other speedrun PBs, I'm probably gonna do that. Eat some cookies. Couldn't find dishwasher. Yeah, I just bought some more. What the hell? It doesn't help that there's 10 million customers in here. You've walked there several times? Nice. I don't have any fast food places that I can, like, walk to, like, reasonably fast. There's a gas station near me if I desperately need to get something, like a snack or a drink, but to be fair, like, there's literally been times where I've just driven down there. Or like sometimes if we haven't gone to the grocery store and we need to get milk, the gas station does sell milk gallons, so I'll just buy a gallon there to keep us for a little while. We haven't had to do that a whole lot lately because I live with my mom and my younger brother. We don't drink as much milk as we used to because just we don't. I've mostly been, I mean, I mostly drink water anyways, but then if I am having cookies or if I'm eating cereal for breakfast, whatever, then I'll have milk there. But yeah, they sell gallons of milk and I'm like, okay, that helps. I'll buy 1 gallon. That helps us out for a while. Then we can, then we'll be okay. Gosh, it reminds me of one time when there was a snowstorm in our area, and we were basically stuck in our house for like 6 days. And then my sister agreed to come pick us 3 up. We all went to a Walmart. That's 5 minutes from me. I used to work there. That was my first job ever. We went to a Walmart, and I was like, I never thought I would be so excited to go to a Walmart after being stuck inside for 6 days because of snow. Closest thing to you is a shopping center with IHOP, Subway, a Chinese restaurant, and a place called Friendly's. Okay, interesting. IHOP, Subway, good. Chinese restaurant, that's another thing. Like, my family, we just never went to Chinese restaurants growing up. Like, we just never did. To be fair, I don't think my parents had a Chinese restaurant growing up, so I think that's part of it. It's just... But the other thing, too, is I come from a family, we're not very adventurous when it comes to food. Like, I will try stuff. I will try stuff now. I used to not be like that. It was hard to get me to eat anything when I was little. Most of you know that already. But, yeah. Friendlies. I feel like I've heard of that. I don't know. Friendlies. Ooh, I see a picture of a burger already. Okay, that looks good. BLTs, shakes. Wait, do I have a Friendlies near me? I feel like I... Friendlies, locations. Do we have any in Tennessee? Yes, I live in Tennessee. I'm not telling anybody... A few of you might know already specifically where, but yeah, let's see. Friendlies is not in Tennessee, man! What the hell? That Friendlies looks good. Friendlies looks good, dude. There's a bagel place, an Italian restaurant. Man, that sounds good. Friendlies is ice cream and general stuff like burgers and chicken. Gotcha. Ugh. But yeah, I was talking about Sonic earlier. Sonic has also just gotten wildly expensive. Like, it's only getting more expensive, but you never know. Some places may finally reverse course and lower prices, but I'm not counting on it. I may want to start learning how to make my own, my own food at home like that. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss any messages. We have several there on Long Island. Yeah. Friendlies, yeah. If I ever visit Long Island, I'm going to a Friendlies. I hope service is very friendly. Imagine going to Friendlies and everybody there is a jerk. You stop going out as much. Yeah. And that's the thing, I know how to cook like 2 or 3 things, but to be fair, I keep telling myself I should learn more stuff. Like, I can heat stuff up, like frozen meals and stuff, and like frozen pizza and all that. Like, I can do that if there's instructions on the box, but as far as like cooking, like with fresh ingredients, etc., nah, I'm kind of useless when it comes to that, unfortunately. However, if any of you guys want scrambled eggs or a grilled cheese sandwich, I got you back. or a quesadilla. I can make quesadillas. And then my younger brother knows how to cook chicken. I watched him do it one time, but I should probably write down the instructions. That way I can do it myself. And then my mom has some recipes that, yeah, she has a whole recipe book of stuff. My mom, this is the weirdest thing. So I'm gonna set up for the next day in game, and then I'll probably call it after that, but we can keep talking. Chicken pot pie, clam chowder, Tex-Mex or pasta. Gotcha. Tex-Mex and pasta. Sounds good to me. But I can understand wanting to branch out a bit. And that's what's so funny. Eating out used to not be that expensive. It's gotten to a point where it actually is more financially better for you to sit like at a restaurant like an Olive Garden, for instance, and eat instead of going to a fast food chain like McDonald's or Sonic or whatever. Like, that's wild to me that that's the case. It should be the other way around. But yeah. Yeah, that would probably be the first thing I learned to cook is like spaghetti and tomato sauce. I am a guy who I don't like a ton of sauce on anything. I'll have some sauce, but keep it light because otherwise I'm just eating sauce. And it's like I would like to have more than just sauce. So, all right, let me set up for the next day in game. Yeah, like I got like there have been times where people will make spaghetti with pasta sauce, and most of it is sauce. I'm like, dude, I want to eat with my teeth and eat and bite down on noodles and spaghetti. Like, you know what I mean? But then there's people who are like, I just want sauce. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Yodi. There have literally been times where I thought about ordering food like on Uber Eats or a fast food restaurant if I have the app. And then I'll put in some items that I want, and I don't order anything crazy, you know, a burger, some French fries. I don't even get a drink. Or if I do, I'll get like a small ice cream or something, you know. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. I look at the price and it's like $20-something. I'm like, are you kidding? No, forget it. I'll take my business elsewhere. Like, that's fast food. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff, like, you know, I don't know. Bread bowl, garlic bread stuff with spaghetti. Oh, dude, now you're making me hungry, man. Now you're making me hungry. Ugh. I do like most Italian food. Usually if I go to an Italian restaurant, I usually tend to just get like a chicken parmesan, or I'll get like, well, when I was in like late high school, etc., I would get cheese ravioli, stuff like that, which I still like every once in a while. I still have that on occasion, but yeah, some people are like, first off, I have no issue with foodies. I don't. It's just I'm not a foodie. And part of it is because, again, growing up, it was hard to get me to eat anything in general. So some of that I'm still kind of hardwired in my brain. But what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. But, okay, yeah. So I don't, you know, obviously if people are foodies, that's fine. But some people, I will say, they get a little bit too attached to food and they just want to try everything and anything. And they always have to tell everybody about all the food that they've eaten recently. It's like, you have to try this. It's just like, you got to ease back a little bit. You know what I mean? Did he just walk through the wall? Did this man just walk through the wall? Or am I seeing things? All right. I question this game sometimes. Where do I keep this? I forget. There. I was like, I know I have this somewhere. It used to be in 2 places, but I switched one of those places. Dude, there's no rhyme or reason to these shelves. I'm not reorganizing my shelves because that just sounds miserable to me. Stuff goes where it goes. Toilet paper next to the mashed potatoes. I don't care. That's where it goes. I don't care. Could you imagine going to a grocery store and the toilet paper's next to the mashed potatoes? Yeah, it makes sense. Perfect sense. I would be questioning if something's going on with the, like, is there something wrong with the potatoes that's giving people diarrhea or something? Like, That would be my question. Oh, yes. Dude, this game, if somebody needs to organize stuff, if somebody loves organizing stuff, to be fair, I like organizing stuff every once in a while. Just all you have to do is just go into my game in my profile here, just reorganize my entire store. You will have a field day. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a foodie. It's just, I also think that some people are a little too intense when it comes to that. It's like, you gotta chill out a little bit, because not everybody is a foodie. Not everybody is like, he walked through the door. What the hell? You know what I mean? Like, not everybody is super into food like foodies are. So, it's just something to keep in mind, I guess. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I'll give him... that gives him like $1 to run faster for a few seconds. That's fine. How many more days are left on the loan? I think it's 10 that I saw. Because I do 15-day loans. Payments remaining 27, so there's 9 more days. Because it's 3 per day, so there's 9 more days. Okay. I was 1 off. So once the next update comes out to where I can... So the next update with online orders, then I'll buy a vehicle. Because I did buy vehicles at first. Don't feel the need to do that. Because I don't use the vehicles. Because I buy everything off the computer. Alright, can't do another section growth until this amount of money. How about licenses? 20 grand. Woo. Not everyone's going to be... Exactly. Yeah, no, that's true. That's alright. I did forget. I have salt in 2 places there. I do need to buy another one. Another one. I'll buy another cheese pizza. Supreme pizza, we're good. Chicken, I have to buy more. Dude, chicken sells out so fast. I'm actually gonna... That's a very simple fix, but I have to fix it. That is a very simple fix, but I have to fix it. There we go. I took the label off instead of trying to change it. There we go. Okay. 5% discount now. 5% discount. That's still going to sell out like crazy. What I should do is I should probably take one of these pizzas out. Or like next time it goes out, I should take one of these, remove one of these sections, and put more chicken there. Because chicken, for whatever reason in this game, just sells like crazy. It's absolutely insane. Oh, speaking about food, short story, but I'll tell it because we have time. My grandpa used to like going to Panera Bread a lot. The reason he doesn't really go anymore is because every time they come out with a new item, like some kind of sandwich or something, and my grandpa likes it, they get rid of it. It's kind of become a running gag. Anytime my grandpa voices that he likes a certain sandwich or an item from Panera Bread, they remove it. So, yeah, to be fair, I don't really care for Panera Bread, I'm going to be totally honest. If I tried it again today, maybe I would find something I like, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm not much of a Panera Bread guy, personally. Well, should we do a fast food tier list at some point? Should I do it on stream? Like fast food or like chain restaurants like Olive Garden, Panera Bread, stuff like that. Because there is a tier list out there. I should do it sometime. Sorry, Grandpa. Yeah. And yeah, dude, Panera, what the hell are their prices? Like, actually, what are their prices, dude? That is wild. All right, let's... Yeah, Yeah, well, and that's the thing. If I want a sandwich, I don't need to spend $100,000 at Panera Bread. Like, I'll go to Subway. I'll go to Which Wich. Like, Which Wich is so good. Or at least what I like at Which Wich is so good. Again, like, when I say, like... Okay, I screwed up again. When I say that I like a certain thing at a restaurant... Like, for example, if a burger naturally comes with ketchup on it, I'll ask for no ketchup. Or, like, you know, ketchup on the side. Because what they're going to do is they're going to put 100 gallons of ketchup on the burger. And then I have a wet, soggy burger. And I'm like, ugh. You know? But also, some sandwiches at some restaurants, they're super hard and crunchy to bite through the bread. It's like, that is not necessary. Like, it doesn't need to be extremely soft. It doesn't have to be that. If you want a crunch, that's fine. But, like, dude, like... I'm not trying to bite into a rock. I'm trying to bite into... Make your own sauce. That's fair enough. Yeah, I don't even eat ketchup that much anyways. I like ketchup. I just don't really eat it that much anyways. I don't even eat ketchup with fries. I'll eat fries just plain. I think I got rid of all those. I'm trying to make sure I got rid of all those labels. Because... That way it's open spots for my guys to put more boxes. All right. Last check through the store. I am going to near... Yeah, for me it's 9 o'clock. But what I'm planning to do is I'm going to highlight those speedrun PBs, which is going to take some time. And then I'll get one more of those. Get one more of those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to work on Speed Game 1000, possibly. Or I'll just sit here and watch YouTube videos. Speed Game 1000 will be revealed as we get to that number, but we're at 975 I think right now, so we'll get there. It's just, yeah, I have to kind of remember, be like, okay, don't rush into this, because I've been kind of pushing myself lately. Chill out. It's so hard to do that. I used to treat Twitch like a job, and it made things really bad, but I've been doing better about chilling out when it comes to that. Yeah, go ahead. Sure. So, this scanner, I have to aim at something and click to point at it. And then, this game is also first-person view. Is this game a first-person shooter? Yes? Okay. Gotcha. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. I'll get 2 of those fries. Yeah, that's true. Paperboy can be a shmup. You're not wrong. Well, it's like when people ask if cereal is soup. It's like, I guess by your definition it is. But okay, that was actually kind of a big purchase, but whatever, we'll do it. All right. Once they put that away, I'll put this up at least. Did they? Okay, they filled up the fries. Right. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Exactly, yeah. All right. Once he gets back into place, I'll save. All right. Alrighty. I didn't really use the update too much, but it was fun to play this game a little bit. And plus, we had some extra time after those speedruns, so... next time the game updates, I should probably... If it works out to where I can stream it, I will. The Steam achievements, they need to fix those, though. Because they are not working. So, I'm sure they're looking into it, though. Because it can't just be me having an issue. I thought I heard a notification, but maybe it's not. Steam, please, exactly. Alright. So, I had Chrome open the entire, or Firefox open the entire time. I used to use Chrome, so. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get going. I don't know when the next stream will be, because I don't have any games learned or ready or anything, but maybe I should take it easy anyways. At least just for a few days. And then I'll come back with stuff and we'll continue as usual. And like I mentioned earlier, 10-year anniversary stream details in the survey that I talked about. I'll get that out hopefully in like a week, maybe sooner. I'll keep you guys posted. If I'm done sooner, then fine, I'll send it, but I'll let you guys know. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Take care.